Hey everyone, it's Eva. Welcome and thank you so much for joining me for today's 12 by 12 scrapbooking process video. I will be using some of these flowers from the Paige Evans Whimsical collection. I decided not to use this page. I will be using this. This is from a Planner Society box way back from last year. And pretty much I believe that's all I decided to use. I'm not using any mixed media, so I'm not using any of that other than the paper that I fussy cut. And here I drew out a guitar, and this process video was inspired by Jana from Jana ScissorsGluePaper. She did something similar to this, well actually almost identical to this. I just loved her layout and wanted to duplicate it. And when I saw her, she had a cut file, a silhouette cut file. And when I saw her guitar, I immediately thought of Coco. And in the beginning of the video, I showed you the picture that I'll be scrapbooking, and that's of my eldest daughter from our recent trip back in March to Disneyland Tokyo. And it was at the time when Coco was just releasing in Japan, so that was the theme at the park. And in Japan, the movie is not called Coco, it's called Remember Me. So that's going to be the title of my video as well. So here I just took a transparent paper. Like I said, I sketched out the guitar freehand, and here I'm just copying it on to my paper. And I took a picture from just the internet, an image, and wanted to use the Coco guitar as my inspiration, as my focal point. So here I'm just taking washi tape, and I decided I'm going to use those as the tuner heads. So I will be using that, and then the gold thread I will be hand stitching as my strings. So this process took a while, which I just went ahead and did off camera. Now here's the guitar that's all finished, and I'm going to outline just a line that's part of the original Coco guitar. And excuse my lines, they're all wonky, I know that, but I don't have a steady hand, and even if I would have traced a line, I would have butchered it anyways. So here is my guitar finished. I mounted it on some foam, and I decided to go with a black background only because I didn't want to use white. I wasn't going to use any mixed media. I had decided I wasn't going to use any mixed media, so I just wanted to go with a dark background, and I figured it would bring out the colors a whole lot more and make everything look a little more vibrant. So that's what I did. I didn't mount my picture to any foam because I just didn't feel it needed it. So off camera as well, I fussy cut the flowers. Like I said, I took them from the Planner Society. Those red ones are from the Planner Society. And I showed you the page where I took the rest of the flowers, and I really like this. And I'm trying to hide some of the lines, like right there at the corner of the guitar. It is, the lines were bad. So I just wanted to cover them up, and that's why I'm trying to figure out placement, so that I can cover that part right there. So I just realized that this is my first video of 2019, so Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you are off to a great start, and hopefully this year will be nice to you. So here's where I decide that the paper is missing something. It's a little too dark, and I wanted to bring in a little more color, so I just went in after saying it's a little too dark. But I am going to put a border, a dark green border around just the lower corner. So actually the lower and right hand side. So I'm just going to have a dark green border, which I think to me gave it a little more of a view. So just a little something there, and I really like that addition. That is it for this page. I will link the items that I used at the bottom. I will also link Jana's video because it's just gorgeous. I will have some still shots at the end, and hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.